guys.
Welcome to the Hype Attack Podcast,
Where we weigh in on the latest in nerd and pop culture hype.
We are
We're the excited conversation we all have with our friends.
about the nerdy things we love.
and geek about.
We are
The Hype Attack. I am the hype.
Rudy's in my mind, stop swallowing.
Ooh, it's our theme music. Haven't heard that in a while.
Rudy on the ones and twos. Welcome back. Did I go higher?
Dougie on
Wanted
the
to be
beer.
blaring my ears.
Oh, now it's faded out.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Hype Attack Podcast. I'm Isaac, and with me, as always, are Doug, Jermaine, and Rudy.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, 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 yo.
If you're only listening to us, just
Finger
a
guns.
quick reminder that Rudy puts in a lot of hard work. So go to youtube.com/the Hype Attack podcast to watch all the fun glory. I did binge our last 3 episodes. A lot of fun stuff in there. Worth watching. We're watching half of us get mad at one another for stupid fucking reasons, which we're going to get mad at each other for in this
Which
episode
episode
too.
we get mad at each other?
I think the last one,
While I'm watching this, while I'm editing, I'm like, oh, he was annoyed at that. Oh, he was annoyed at that.
It's great. It's totally worth watching.
We-
Just like the stupid looks we give each other.
To speak to your earlier point, though,
point.
the demographics have shifted towards the watching now. Like more people watch us
Yeah.
and then listen to us. So
And we're worth watching.
Yeah.
And if you want to engage with us,
I'm sorry.
do that on our social medias at the Hype Attack. And now, if you would like to support this utter nonsense and fund our drinking issues, I don't know if you want to go to that single camera with Doug and put the thing there, but yeah, again, you can support us on Venmo at the Hype Attack. I appreciate you for doing so. So again, we're talking about things that were a waste.
Like wasted
wasted
movies,
potential.
wasted
Yeah.
series,
They had
just,
a-
a character, just
It was almost
Like you
the
had
Hype
this
Attack.
awesome groundwork, maybe like a novel or a graphic novel or something, a video game.
We had a premise.
By the way, almost our tagline, the Hype Attack, wasted potential.
I've been hearing that since 10th grade.
Yeah.
Like up till 9th, it was like, damn, Doug, like you're
Same,
on
same.
your way.
Again, single, black and white,
Yeah.
different music.
No, different, but same.
Yeah, let's fucking round table it because there's movies, there's characters, there's IPs.
This is a rectangle.
God, I missed you guys. So
No, that
much.
was stupid. That was completely unnecessary, stupid.
Do you want
bit.
him to cut that out?
No,
You
no,
want
we
him-
can leave it. But just shame.
That interruption brought to you by Car Sweat.
Oh, I wanted to put some of those in the fridge so we can all have some.
I never know what to expect from you. I
Oh,
turn
you wanted
on
to
this
put some
bit.
of my waters in the fridge so you could all have some? Huh?
Yeah.
that part.
Fucking asshole.
Swear to God, let's not repeat that. One of the last times we recorded, got a drink from the cooler. Go, you want one? You go, oh, one of my beers. I'm like, it's fucking there. Anyways, go back and watch those episodes. Who wants to start? Yeah, we got. I mean, there's movies, there's IPs, there's characters. I mean,
When I started compiling my list, I had a fucking day and a half to do it. A lot of these movies, I think we've talked about before.
Oh, yeah,
like,
sure.
Bad movies or whatever.
Yeah.
I really would like to do a part 2 on this so I could sit and really deep dive into my head where I was like, oh, fuck this movie. I remember that movie.
Well-
But I think we have enough here to
Yeah.
have a 2-hour conversation.
Yeah.
Jermaine's like, ugh.
I kind of wanted to really break it down a little bit more and think again, not just a bad movie, right? Because a bad movie might not necessarily mean wasted. It's disappointing or
Yeah.
something like that. But I look at something like the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. That was bad,
Yeah.
but I feel like it was also just wasted. The entire idea
Yeah.
of that movie and who they had as the villain, Parallax, and him being just a cloud, everything that Green Lantern is such a cool character, and to throw him out there as this to the world really, because people read comics, some people read watch the cartoons, but for most people don't know Green Lantern, and to choose to throw him out that way, this poorly written, I think it was written by 5 different people and kind of meshed together. And really the whole story of how Jordan should have never even been thought of to be told in one movie. It should have always been planned to have been a 2-parter at least, because it's his own backstory is enough, but then also the backstory of the Green Lantern Corps.
But that era, though, that era of superheroes was
Yeah, no, I
really
get it.
janky.
I get that, and it was coming off the Christopher Nolan stuff, and we want a gritty, which it wasn't even gritty. I don't even fucking know. But that said, like I said, I
opposite of
think
that.
just that character was so much to try to even try to even tell that story in one movie that I feel like that's like a wasted character, wasted IP.
Even Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
And, you know, they
Don't
were
like
pushing the whole, like, oh, this is going to be like Star Wars or whatever. It's like, I wish it was. I wish it was like a trilogy from the beginning. Like, it could have been. And that's the
nothing
thing.
close to
That's
that.
what makes it feel so wasted is Green Lantern absolutely could have been DC's Guardians of the Galaxy.
But the one thing that came out of it was that he met Blake Lively, and they are a happy, dramaless couple.
Yeah, no drama at all. Funny, though. And we got Deadpool from it.
We did. Was that the one where they're like, all right, if you do this, or no, I'm thinking of First Class. Jesus, talk about not First Class. Wolverine, X-Men Wolverine Origins Wolverine. What a waste of a movie.
Yeah, I don't even know if I ever even watched it. I might have.
You don't
No, I did watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
All right,
And that's a great example
It was a few of those movies.
of a wasted character.
Yeah.
Deadpool alone in that movie was just a waste of what they could have done, which we eventually got. So
I remember, and then we'll go around the table in a second, but like our square table fucking jackass. Hold on, hold on.
no. We don't need to keep acknowledging that.
I remember that was like the time where a family friend, like, you know, knew a person to get bootlegs and whatever, so like early release stuff, which meant let's either the like, you know, pre final visual effects and whatever. And so I remember watching that going like, okay, that one's obviously, you know, not finished, and then that scene where he pops the claws out and he's sharpening and go, oh, that's obviously not finished. And then when I finally saw the actual movie, I go, oh, that's what it actually looked like. Garbage fucking CG claws. Anybody remember that scene? The bathroom scene? He pops his claws out, starts sharpening them.
No.
Oh shit.
Rudy will put it in there.
Vaguely.
Whatever.
Wow.
Maybe.
No one's.
I really don't remember that scene. I'm sorry.
I wasn't talking about like a deep movie. Like, that, all right.
Those
You guys
I
don't
don't even know if I ever even saw the second Wolverine movie.
I've seen them all, but I don't
the one in
remember.
Japan?
I don't remember
Yeah.
all of them.
That one was actually pretty cool.
Was it?
Yeah. It was like, oh, finally, feel like, you know, it was the only thing X-Men wise that was like being made. But what a waste.
I went a pretty long time. Like, I love superheroes. I love the comics, but like the movies and shows just were not. Some of the shows were doing it for me, but the movies were just not doing it for me. They were not making me excited at all.
It's crazy about Green Lantern that came out in 2011. I think you scratch your
It is
year itch.
time.
But
I know. I was trying to figure out exactly when.
Thor
Really?
Thor came out that same year. Captain America, the first Avenger came out that year. X-Men First Class came out that year.
I could have
So
sworn that Green Lantern came out earlier.
They did know how to make superhero movies,
Like-
except them.
Except DC. Yeah.
No, because they finished the Nolan stuff prior to that. So
Who the fuck directed that? I could look that up on my.
yeah, like I said, I think it was literally they had like 7 writers that all just wrote independently, and then they like meshed it, and you could see it.
Yeah, that movie was a waste of my time.
Yeah, 'cause
Martin
they-
Campbell. Who the fuck is Martin Campbell?
and they had like the 2 villains because like Hector Hammond I think was a villain throughout it, and then Parallax. It was so much. Sinestro was in it. Like it was too much. What a waste.
What else do you guys got? I mean, we got a whole list. There's movies, there's comic book stuff, there's IPs. I'm like, what do you want to focus on first?
Oh, he directed Casino Royale too.
Oh,
wow.
that's a
The
good
Mask
Bond.
of Zorro.
Yeah.
He directed GoldenEye. Like,
Wow.
Oh, he probably hates himself.
Damn. Oh, yeah.
Everyone involved in that movie. I mean, I hate it. Like there were some people that worked very hard, right? Everyone who makes a movie works hard. I'm not shitting on it. That one's still kind of a tough one to defend all the way through.
Hey, no director's gonna have, you know, a perfect fucking
Yeah.
slate except for Christopher Nolan. But yeah,
But he directed it though. But
he didn't write it.
yeah, he didn't write it.
it wasn't his baby. He just kind of showed up.
Yeah,
and
he did what he could.
That's gotta suck as a director. You're like, this is a script. All right. I mean, yeah, like you said, like no one's ever trying to make a bad movie, and especially when something's like visually effects heavy. Yeah, how are you hoping that pieces together? I mean, you know, and also, you know, what got cut out of the? And it's on the editing room floor, and what are they trying to like logistically
His
move
suit
around?
Just being like CGI didn't.
Well, you know, the reasoning behind the suit being CGI was because there was going to be so much other CGI. They wanted
Yeah,
it all
yeah,
to like
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
blend in nicer. And it's funny because if they had tried to make that movie in today's world where the effects are that much better, maybe they wouldn't have had to do that. You know, I don't know.
We talk, and I know we always talk about visual effects, but I don't think like, you know, back then visual effects were bad. It's like that they didn't take the time to make it look good. You know, I mean, we always talk about like, you know, Jurassic Park still holding up and things like
Yeah.
that. So it's just not knowing how to do your visual effects or set up for it, and then just going, that's good enough, or just running out of time or running out of money.
Yeah.
But
And Green Lantern's powers are always going to be something that's hard to do. Though James Gunn, I think Guy Gardner's powers looked great in the Superman movies.
yeah, I liked it.
Speaking of
Bar a little low.
Christopher Nolan, that you brought up earlier with no misses. This wasn't a miss for me, but as I was researching a little bit, like it was on a lot of people's list for wasted potential. Tenet. People thought it was a really good premise, but they, for some reason, because I liked it. Like I have it on my list as controversial because I like the movies and like I don't understand their takes. But Tenet's on a lot of people's list where like they didn't like the execution. They liked the premise, but they didn't like the execution.
What's the premise? I mean, I've seen it, but what
do
would
you
you say
explain
is the
that one?
premise?
It's like time travel.
No, it's so Nolan is always known for like messing with time in different ways, slowing it down.
Yeah, no,
time
I
travel.
understand.
Memento.
I'm just making sure,
I know,
Mr.
I
Square
know, I
Table.
know,
I'll
I
fucking
know.
jump over there and put some sleeves on your goddamn shirt.
Rectangle. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
The more you know. Fuck me. But like they have the ability to also be in a reversed time.
Yeah.
And so how that was shot and everything. It's a complicated way
Yes.
to make a movie. So it's never been done before.
Have you never seen Tenet?
No, I have. I was literally asking like when they say like wasted premise. I was asking like what would be the
I'm
the
sorry.
2-sentence premise of that movie.
Hold on.
And I guess it's that like the ability to travel backwards through time, which has never been done before. So
Yeah, like reversed time. Reverse the flow of time.
yeah. Which you're right. Okay. Yeah, that I would say that would be the premise.
And just that itself, like that means that because one's going forward, one's going back, it has to sort of connect at a certain point. That's super complicated. Which I've seen Nolan write out a timeline when he was doing Memento, which is a fucking masterpiece of a movie. And he's like, in the way that he writes that timeline is like a sort of a U, and it feels sort of how Tenet can also be looked at. But I mean, other than like the reverse time flow thing, like story wise, you're delivering a really solid story with like spy stuff and government, blah blah blah, and then integrating this weird time flowy thing.
I did find it at some points during the thing. I was like, "What the fuck is happening? Wait, he's going this way and he's going this way." And I think that's where you lose a lot of people, where they have to like, "What?"
I
And
remember-
then he's doing this, and then what?
I feel like the ending was
No, go ahead.
I feel like the ending didn't hit super hard either or
Sure.
something for me.
Yeah. 'Cause for me, I feel like I'm just too dumb to fully understand it because that's never been done and that's hyper complicated. And I'm pretty sure if I watch a breakdown or watch it again, that I'll
Be like,
get it a little
"Oh,
more.
yeah."
And it was one of those moments for me, like the ending. Man, I can't believe I forget his name, but
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. When that moment finally hit for me, where I'm like, "Oh, that's the little kid," and it's like the whole story, like him going back in time, but you have that like moment where something's gonna happen to him, but there's nothing that he can do about it. And it was just one of those like little moments where when that finally connected, I was like, yeah, that was kind of cool, but that's kind of interesting. But I'm like, that was a lot. And like I said, like we
That's a
just
lot.
discussed,
It was girthy.
It is a perplex like story, the way that it's strung together. But maybe, and I'm just speculating here, maybe the complaint for most people, yes, probably the execution of the story or story choice on how to tell the story, and the fact that you probably had to watch it like multiple times for you to like grasp it. Like there's some people out there that's like, oh no, I'm not watching this again.
And as far
Like I'm done.
as far as that even being that you had the audacity to even mention that. Like, I would, it wouldn't just be like apples and oranges. It would be like, here's all of Nolan's shiny apples. This one's just maybe not as shiny. I could probably chalk it up to that, but it's not like, here's this rotten turd lying on the floor. Like, fuck you people.
But there's people.
As I was going through people's lists,
Today's world,
There's
yeah.
people out there that actually look at that and be like, garbage.
Yeah, we need our rage bait like clip right here. It's like fucking garbage.
Just sit in a garage with the car on, goddammit.
I know I've already gone, but you reminded me along that same line of like premise. We talked a little bit about The Creator, right? Was that the name of the robot movie? Mm-hmm. Yeah, same thing. Like beautiful world, beautiful special effects. But I think on this show, on that episode, we said like, I wish a different story was told.
Yeah. No, that one's valid. Yeah.
Like, and it's not a bad movie,
No.
at all. I just really wish a different story was told in that world.
Right, and especially because I whistled hard, especially where it's like that movie had a lot of eyes on it, a new thing, and then you go, oh, that's a story you're going with. Okay, still enjoyed it, but boy, oh boy, it would have like popped in a whole nother level, where of another different story.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
what you got over there on your list, Jermaine?
Mine is from the time of times when we got trilogies, and majority of the trilogies, the
golden
last
age.
movie was always bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus, we're gonna be here all night.
That was the time. But my particular pick is it's the movie, but it was the character that I was so disappointed because I was hyped when Blade Trinity. Trinity.
Yeah.
Trinity.
It's like a Ryan Reynolds episode.
Oh
So-
shit!
Oh, Jessica Biel also.
It was the first Blade. You have Deacon Frost, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a villain. Solid villain.
Yeah.
Great movie, all around. That first Blade still holds up to this day. Like I still listen to that particular track.
Even when he does that thing where he like pops
That's
up,
on my gym.
it's like a cartoon
playlist. Oh hell yeah, all that stuff, all that, and then the phenomenal Blade 2 villain, Nomak, where he had like the predator type like mandibles, and he was a threat to everybody, including vampires. So it was one of those things. He played that part very well. So you had these two great villains, and Blade Trinity is announced, and they're like, Dracula is gonna be the villain. I was like, oh my god, fuck yeah, because it's like,
Motherfucker,
exactly,
I like that.
exactly, forgot my soul. But anyways, it's just one of those things like just how cool and how badass like Blade's characters. He's that like kind of like macho cool,
Yeah.
vampire like hunter.
That was Wesley Snipes at his fucking coolest.
Yeah. And he has some epic one-liners. But here comes Dracula in this
Fucking remember
movie.
this.
And I don't mind the actor that played him, which I forget his name, but he was the brother on Prison Break, the
Yeah.
one that was actually
Oh yeah,
Locked
yeah.
in prison?
Michael.
yeah. But it was just a portrayal of Dracula, like he didn't have that like
Aura.
that like vibe, the aura, like the menacing,
Dominic Purcell.
just and then they gave him like a transformation towards the end of the movie. Like he turned into like the monster of who Dracula is. And he has his fucking leather pants on that he had through the whole movie. And I'm like, here's this badass
shit.
creature looking thing.
I do
I'm
remember
like,
this.
Leather
I'm sorry
pants.
that's not working.
He just
but
wanted to see his wang.
leather pants. And I was just like,
He's got horns in his wiener.
I wanted like a underworld like Lycan type transformation, where he just hulks out. But I'm like, bro, those fucking leather pants killed me. Killed me to my core.
Yeah, whatever.
But like I said, just all in all, Dracula didn't have that like aura that you would think like
Yeah.
a Dracula should have, especially if he's going up against Blade. Like it was one of those things. Like,
He needed way more charisma on that shit.
man,
I think
That's a good cast though, Dominic Purcell.
No,
What's the,
no, it's not. wasn't he like the
John Doe.
the flame guy in the Flash TV series? There's
He was
Captain Cold and
Yeah. You don't like him?
what was his name?
Shit.
yes.
I'll look it up.
I believe it was him, but
Pyro
he
something.
was the
I don't
brother.
know, whatever.
He was the brother that was trying to break
They both came from that
Yeah,
series
yeah. Oh,
into the Flash.
Yeah.
because then they were both in there. But like I said, it just wasn't there for me, man. And there was a scene. Hold on, there was a scene where
Forgot about that.
where Dracula like awakened, and he's in like modern day times, and he's just walking around the city, just getting a feel to see. Oh, this is what
Heat Wave.
mankind's been up to, and he walks into like a Hot Topic type
Yeah.
fucking store, and he's just looking around.
Count Chocula and
Yeah,
shit.
count the fucking cereal, and I'm like,
That's how like that era was, where it's like it was cool, and then they started to dip into those like types of like meta humor. You know, almost it was a lot of those like superhero things was these are our superheroes, but they kind of sort of live in our world. Yeah, that's silly.
and when he learned that word, motherfucker,
Make money to watch this again.
He reminds me.
Actually, yeah, we should watch all three.
He
It's been a
reminds me
long
of
time.
like a slower cousin of Vin Diesel. Like he just doesn't have.
Vin ethanol.
Holy shit!
Hey, good night, everybody.
So support us on Venmo at the Hype. That's it. There we go. Fuck. Holy shit,
That was
man.
perfect.
Take a lap, dude. Fucking take a lap around the table, the fucking rectangular table.
Get that man a beer. Another one.
I know. About to. Fuck.
Celebratory.
That's a good pull, though. Or you guys are talking to Trinity. That's fucking great.
I saw a meme recently about trilogies where it was like, let's make a really good story where the good guy wins, and then second movie is like, oh, maybe the bad guy wins. Third movie, let's make the worst movie ever.
Always. Spider-Man.
How can we squeeze the last bit of money out of this?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some solid trilogies. I mean,
Burn the house down behind
Lord of
us.
the Rings. I know you haven't even attempted yet,
Yeah.
but Lord of the Rings, all three solid.
Literally talking to Elva
Christ,
about that. I
Christ.
go, how do I even approach it?
Yeah.
How do I?
A 3-day weekend.
You fucking turn the thing on and you press play.
But then to talk about it, I go, how do I fucking cover it?
Oh, you watch it first.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Just get it out of the way.
Don't don't try to break it down. Just watch it.
Just make it an afternoon.
I just make
I
it
still
more
haven't
enjoy
watched.
it.
I still haven't watched the extended. So if we ever want to like, we would get wasted.
I tried to watch the first one, but it was so long. I'm like, oh, I got shit to do. I gotta fill that. Like I've read the books. Like,
I'd have
I
to
know
literally
what's in there. So
Oh yeah. I'd have to lock my phone.
Go back on the trilogies thing. One, I don't know if I talked about it here, but Jurassic Park Dominion, Jurassic World Dominion, the Jurassic World movies with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Like it started off like, oh cool, we're getting like a revised version of this, and this is what it would be like if a Jurassic Park actually existed in our world and in more of a like commercialized thing. So a little commentary on that. And it worked for the most part, and then those movies just went all the way downhill to the point where Dominion, I think it got like 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. But the waste of it was that it was the movie to bring back the original legacy characters, everyone from the first cast, and in this way where it was like not only was it literally two different stories. That they finally meet up and they're basically doing like you're the and I'm the that kind of thing, that it wasn't even about dinosaurs. It was about like super locusts that were eating
Bugs.
things. Yeah, and it was just a waste of a fucking movie.
I ran across that on a lot of people's lists.
Yeah.
Fucking Dominion. They're talking about bugs.
Oh man, I tried. Every movie I tried joining it. That's just nope.
I see. I would argue it's not even a waste because those movies are done. They should have been done a long time ago. There's only so much you could tell about dinosaurs.
And we did cover that.
Until they do the Fast and the Furious crossover. then you got a movie again.
At this point, I'm fucking kind of down.
Oh,
for
I
it.
want that more than anything in the world right now.
And I know we talked about it on previous podcasts, but like a little quick recap. The reason why I brought up Jurassic Park is because when I saw Jurassic World, was it Rebirth? Right? It was like they went back to it felt like they were going back to grassroots. And so if you were to have seen Rebirth right after Dominion, the bar was so low that Rebirth was like very enjoyable. But if you just went from like the original trilogy plus the first Jurassic World and then you saw Rebirth, you're just looking at a kind of a shit movie. You know,
Yeah, they're done. Stop it.
super done. Yeah, like
Until
where
they
you
do
go?
Jurassic Universe.
Oh,
Or
The
the Fast and the
movies, the
Furious
movies may be
crossover.
done, but the merchandise is otherwise because I put out a lot of Jurassic Park toys and not just the kids, man. The collectors come and like
yeah.
they eat those up. I'm like, why?
People probably still watch the first movie more than anything else.
Absolutely, still holds up.
Like I would slap that down.
Amazing movie.
Yeah.
They came out like '93 or '94.
I have
Crazy.
I have one that I would love to have Doug's input on. Bright, the Netflix movie with Will Smith and
Oh yeah,
the guy who played Owen in the Obi-Wan series.
Edgerton.
There you go.
Of like orcs and all kind of
Yeah.
It
things.
was like the
Like,
fantasy
yeah. This present
slash
day.
real life, like it was such an interesting premise. Like let's have World of Warcraft in South Central LA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
literally.
and especially with Will Smith in it, like as a wisecracking cop, like he's played that role to perfection before. And
David
I watched
Ayer.
it, and I just
The fact that I don't even remember it
Yeah.
tells you everything. Yeah, you know that's a great poll because that idea is something I've always been fascinated with. Like, because I love fantasy settings. You know, I play World of Warcraft, obviously, WoW's Life, and
no,
you know, Lord of the Rings
fuck
and
you,
everything
Wild's Life.
yeah. Fuck you, WoW's Life. But I've always thought about that. Like, what if you took that world and advanced it a little bit? Now, WoW actually kind of has, like, there's a little bit more technology in WoW than what there used to be, or what maybe compared to other fantasy worlds. But I'm like, yeah, let's just, like, what happens when you bring it into modern worlds? And like, there's so much to explore, and there's so much fun to that. And, you know, God, hold on. There was a streaming show that was based off a book like Bone and not Bone and Marrow.
Bone and Blood.
Is it Bone and Blood? Some fantasy. It didn't last too long.
It didn't just come out too. Like
A few years ago, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to pause and actually look this up so we can say something informative or just go with it. We'll just go with it. Anyway, that one was cool. It wasn't a modern setting, but it was kind of like going into the realm of guns. And I love how they touched on, like, as magic was dying, or like, you know, as guns advanced, like, oh, we don't need as much magic users now. Like one pistol replaced 10 of you, and now we have assault rifles that replaces more magic. Anyway, tangent. Going back to this, Isaac is pulling up different screenshots from it. I was like, that looks cool as shit. And you're right. The fact that I don't remember it and no one ever talks about it tells you everything you need to know.
Shadow Bone. Was that what it was?
I think so, yeah.
I don't remember. Did I like this movie? Well, because
Wait,
I don't remember hating it.
Are you bringing up Bright?
Yeah.
Are you looking? Okay.
No, cause I'll look up Rotten Tomatoes, but because I remember there were other movies, especially like straight to Netflix, like that Jamie Foxx one. And what was it called? Power, right? You take the pill and you like have superpower. Like I love those.
That one was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool, like those off-brand things. So you can throw the story wherever it's going to be, in you know, with the backdrop of the whatever supernatural element. And I don't know. I thought I remember liking this fucking movie. I'll look up the.
It
cartoon.
was whatever. Like, but I remember thinking like, that was like that could have been like way more fantastical. Like they pushed the like our real world side a little harder than they pushed the fae and fairies and all that shit. And I was just like, okay.
Is it 11?
So Bright, the critics, 26%.
Okay, not as bad as I.
The audience, 83%. That's a massive fucking discrepancy.
I remember when the push came out and like it was Netflix and fantasy and real world, and I was like, oh, this looks really cool. I was genuinely interested in seeing it, and I saw it and I'm like, and promptly forgot it.
Has there been a non-IP superhero thing where it continued or it worked?
Arrow's Netflix movie where he had superpowers. Didn't they do two of them? By Arrow, I mean
Yeah.
Steve. What's his name?
The Amell brothers.
Steve Amell.
Yeah,
Is it
both
Steve?
of them.
Amell,
Yeah,
yeah.
both of the Amell brothers.
The Code 8.
That
Code
one,
8. They
yeah.
did two of those.
Yeah, they did too.
I don't know if I need to see another, but
And that's like my takeaway from a lot of those non-IP superhero stuff is I enjoy them, but I never was starving for like a sequel.
well, like looking at this, honestly, it's like if they didn't have Will Smith, I don't even remember if he survived. I'm assuming he survived the movie. Like if they had just somebody else, they probably could have made more. if the audience liked it that much, critics sucked, didn't like it. But the fact that you had Will Smith attached to it, that's maybe why the audience liked it. But also that like such a high paid actor is going to hinder you from making more, unless you divert the story into another character or something like that, or you wait till Will Smith does something horrible, like slap someone on live TV, and he's desperate for work.
Did you see his wife, whatever? She's like, yeah, I don't know what that motherfucker was doing. I don't stand by it. Fucking bitch.
And then now he had a bunch of AI generated images of his audience.
Oh my god.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
Go on a tangent forever.
Now
on that
apparently that's bad. I was going to do that for our party and have like 30 more people, like 6 fingers holding up signs. Like,
do it-
the hype attack saved me.
one. We do it OG. We had cardboard cutouts. I want Tom Selleck as one of them. With Ted Danson. What do you got on your list, Jermaine? Those are obscure pulls too. I'll give you that.
Besides every single video game movie ever created.
I started to make a list of that. It's like Tomb Raider, Uncharted. Like, yeah, the list goes fucking on. And
I
they're
don't want
doing
to
another
dive
Tomb
into
Raider.
that. We might need to save that for like another topic.
That'd
we should
be a whole ass thing. Yeah.
Worth mentioning though, they're doing Tomb Raider yet again with Sophie Turner and
Yep.
Amazon. I don't know if it's straight, you know.
And they canceling the cartoon. I think they're going to get one more. I haven't even watched the first season, but they announced the cancellation.
You got
hope.
it. You got it. Send it out.
Sophie Turner's getting that BBL.
What? Hold on a second. Don't tell me about this. Go on, Jermaine.
So she can smell like rotting fucking carcass.
I have ranted on here about like wasted for me.
It don't usually smell good.
As in like not finished. I've mentioned Stargate Universe. I've mentioned Alphas on Sci-Fi. I will say one that I kind of really had high hopes for that I was like that's a actual remake of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total Recall. The new Total Recall. Only
Yeah, that was not good.
with Colin Farrell.
Did I see that shit?
I don't think I've seen it. Just like the RoboCop reboot. I haven't seen that.
I had
yet.
that one written down too.
That would be a wasted one also,
Yeah.
from what I've heard.
But it's the reason why I had high hopes was because
I had a stroke for a
was
second.
because you know, it was an older movie,
Yeah.
so the technology, you know, like wasn't there back in the day. You know, like the special effects, but it was still a great movie. So I'm thinking, okay, we got a chance to like make this movie kind of like what it was supposed to be. You know, like this grandiose, you know, movie, and I hated it. I wish I never saw it. Like it was just one of those movies where it did nothing. Like
Nothing.
And
You know, if anybody
Nothing.
remembers like the original, we got to blank down on the fucking movie title.
Total Recall.
Total Recall, excuse me. You know, it's like is he in his head? Is he not? Is it real? Is it not? And this one's just straight out like, no, his brain just got changed. It would like immediately confirmed it. There's no ambiguity or fun mystery of that.
Recall, they mess with your
I
mind, man.
I'd already established I hadn't seen it and I wanted to.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's been out. That's been out so fucking long. Get out of here.
He's really coming
Not
for me
with
in
that
this
one.
episode, and I will fucking have a thumb wrestle with
Have
you.
I spoiled Lord of the Rings for you yet?
There's nothing to spoil. It's still. I've seen clips, and it looks like a fun adventure.
Yeah, they walk for 12 hours.
Don't do the Clerks shortening of it.
Anyway,
The only thing that would have saved it is if you didn't just go to turd and Smith, whatever.
break.
So I got a controversy.
Sorry, real
Go
quick
ahead.
with the Schwarzenegger thing. Running Man.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
I'm interested because Edgar Wright. I've never seen the original Running Man. On the big list of movies I haven't seen. Good movie, original Running Man. I hear people talk about it a lot.
It's a classic Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
in the
it's one
same
of those
vein
like
as
little cult classics.
Yeah.
I guess,
in the
guys
same vein
excited
as Total Recall. It's like it's quirky. It has its own like fucking beat to it, and it was a perfectly memorable movie. Like I remember the movie.
Do you think Edgar Wright's a good director for that? Because
Yes.
the trailer looks fucking amazing. I know
Well,
nothing.
I think Edgar Wright's a good actor for anything, or director for
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
And I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm done. I was just
Oh,
going to do that.
I think Powell
Glenn
Yes.
Powell.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's a good. I've always kind of wondered like who could fit into a movie like a Schwarzenegger movie, and he's not as big and buff and monstrous and godlike as Schwarzenegger.
All right, I'll look up a shirtless picture of him.
But he's got a really symmetrical face, and people like that.
Well, yeah, he's good looking, but I feel like he's believable as someone that's gonna like get dirty and get the job done. I think he's charming and funny, and God, he makes me hard. No,
That was a good looking.
my
man.
only complaint is that trailer. I feel like that trailer showed
A
a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, yeah, the trailer showed a lot. That's my only like. I there's bits in that trailer like the airplane scene is like that didn't need to be in there. Like I'm already like so much is already hyping me, and then it's like I wouldn't even guess that they were getting on an airplane. But now that you showed that bit in the trailer, it's like, oh, good lord.
What a fit, man.
Yeah, sorry, but you
Him-
can't see
him
me.
and
No, no,
Sydney
it's fine.
Sweeney in that one movie.
I haven't seen
Talk
that.
about a movie
but
you don't wear pants watching
Yeah. I watched that one in my room.
on loop.
Please.
Yeah. It's all right. Ellie apparently can sense it.
That movie. That movie's gonna be one of those things where if everything from the trailer is all of, like the high points of the movie, I'm gonna be pissed when I walk out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, that's it. They didn't save anything like this. They gave me the movie in the trailer again.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yeah. Because they showed really actiony, cool scenes in that trailer. So you're right. If that's it, that sucks. If that's the throwaway stuff, then the movie has potential to be just fucking mind blowing.
Which you're right. Like I'll give him a pass.
November.
He can bang my wife. I just as long as he gives me a good movie.
Speaking of Schwarzenegger, though, the Conan reboot with Momoa. Obviously a waste. Obviously a waste. Especially when like Schwarzenegger is still around and there was plenty of stories with an older Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Me and Jermaine went to see this movie with such hope, such young naive men,
Yeah.
and like I got hyped for like a couple of points in the movie, but on the whole, it was just like, what have they done?
Yeah. I hate the fact that I'm the one that constantly brings up titties. The only thing I remember about that movie is when they were in the tavern and there was a bunch of topless chicks.
Okay, I'll look up that scene. Jesus Christ.
Yes, please. Yeah.
The high points of the movie.
Yeah. I will say though that movie came out. We could check the years on this. Probably around the same time as Superman Returns, which I also kind of have listed during the 3D era. And I think both of those movies suffered from like we need to make this movie for 3D, which means you need to write and direct scenes where we're gonna point at the fucking camera. We're gonna
Poke you.
Yeah.
yeah, we should do that. Everyone like let's mail out 3D glasses to our 3 viewers, and you guys can watch this as which I mean, which got before the show, Jermaine and I were talking about how I said the tavern scene.
Is that another tavern scene?
No, that doesn't look like the tavern. Does that look like a tavern?
Let's just see titties.
We were talking about that, how like, I think Hollywood gets involved with like, oh, what would look cool? Like this or that would look cool. So like squeeze this in. And I feel like that's certainly what happened with 3D movies in that time
Yeah.
period.
Speaking of the Barbarian, though, is anyone excited for Red Sonja?
It's already out. I've been meaning to like try to find a theater.
Is it already out? I thought they
It's
just
limited.
They were just dropping trailers.
Well,
Yeah, no, it came
shit.
out quick. I've been wanting to look it up, but the world sucks. I am excited for it.
Hell yeah, you try to look up red, and all of a sudden there's red heads, and you get into that whole.
Enlighten me. What is Red Sonja?
She was a character made like in the 80s as like a Conan. I think they even did a crossover or something, right? Mm-hmm. And then they just recently released a new movie. Oh, that score is not that great.
She was a character from the Conan series that kind of got its own spinoff.
Yeah. And then the new movie, she's played by like Matilda Lutz, who I think was in a horror movie I kind of liked or whatever called Revenge. But
Any nudity I need to look up in this one? Oh, just in case.
It's already on Apple TV. It's already on. It's already streaming.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
shit.
not a big. It was not a big release. So
That's crazy. I thought there was.
I
Gonna
still
be a
want to try to
little bit
find
more-
it in theaters, but yeah.
I thought there's gonna be a little more
We were already
fanfare
working on
behind
the
that.
DVD. We're already working on that.
Not even
DVD.
Yeah.
Not even like a moderate release.
Crazy.
A little pre-release. I had one on my list that like this is totally for you in case you didn't have it on yours.
Full release.
John Carter.
Oh yeah, I already.
This is all my shit.
I asked Jermaine, it's like, we're gonna start with that or what?
Yeah, did you have? I mean, you had to have that on here.
I mean,
That was like the big fucking glowing one there.
yeah, it was like not, man, it's not what it was cracked up to be. Like the story in the books is way different. And like I said, like it was that thing that I call during that period for Pirates of the Caribbean. Like it's just my term. Like they Disneyized like
Disneyfied
everything.
it. Disneyfication.
Yeah, like you know how I want
They
to
gave
say
it the Disneyitis.
yeah, all that. The first Pirates of the Caribbean,
Walt Teabag.
that was a great movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it was like the way that it was shot, everything, you know. But then after that, it got like cornier and
Boy.
cornier and and then I feel like once they got the rights to John Carter, which should be Princess of Mars in the first place, it's just, you know, they're like let's put this gimmick on it too, where it could have been like a great, you know, like high adventure, you know, this sci-fi kind of like, you know, epic like space story, you know, warrior type movie, you know, where the guy is from Earth, but because it takes place, majority of the story takes place on Mars, you know, the gravity on Mars is different, so he's almost like superhero-esque, and you know, the leaps and bounds, this is where all like the Superman, you know, the origin stuff for Superman being able to leap tall buildings in a single bound and all that kind of stuff was inspired from Princess of Mars. But it's a great story, epic, you know, just all around. And then I'm sitting here watching this thing, and I'm like, what am I watching? Like, it's that and Prince of Persia. And I'm sitting here, they did the same thing to Prince
Yeah.
of Persia. And I'm just like,
Once you mentioned the video game things,
yeah, it
Prince
was
of
just one of
Persia.
those things, like, it didn't work for me. Like, if they would have just, you know, like,
I'll look up shirtless Gyllenhaal.
just told like a genuine, you know, like I said, just like a like not just a genuine story, but just make it its own thing.
Right.
You know, not try to mimic something else. It had potential to be something great, but which
Would you want them to try again?
oh
on
hell
that
yeah,
one? Yeah.
but not Disney.
Did Disney do Prince of Persia?
Yes,
I
they
think
did.
so, yeah.
Fucking really?
Yeah.
You know, the only thing I remember from John Carter is Willem Dafoe's CG character slapping that fool upside the head when he like did something. He made a mistake or he like said something wrong and he just upside his head. I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening? And then like that's all I remember of that movie.
You know what makes stuff like that hurt even more? I mean, I didn't see the movie, and I don't know the source material, but you know, we live in a world where, like, as far as sci-fi goes, we have Star Wars, we have Star Trek to an extent, and that's about it. I mean, I know there's Stargate, I know there's Battlestar, and all that, but for the most part, like, Star Wars is just like this main focal point of what sci-fi is, and you know, I think people have fought to like try to become the next Star Wars, which, you know, I think we have room for another Star Wars, but something like a story like that, any sort of sci-fi story that had potential to go on and to become another big sci-fi, like we need it. We need another big sci-fi thing, and not just Trek or Wars, you know.
What was that Zack Snyder one?
Rebel Moon.
That one.
Yeah, but again, he wrote that for Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a Star Wars one. I still need to watch his director's cut on that. Yeah, we don't have the timer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was trying to like silently
yeah.
do it over here. And I'm
You
like,
know
I
me.
forget
You're
Doug-
doing
yeah.
something? What are we doing? What's going on?
It's about
Let's
7:45.
just stop doing that.
I don't know when we started. We're fine. We're not going to go too far.
We're about an hour in.
You'll wrangle us.
Sure.
That's why I have the clock on the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
See this fucking guy?
Do you guys
Gotta
really
deal
use
with
the
this.
clock?
Yes.
I just forgot it this time.
I eyeball it for like, you know, for close to like an hour. It's like, all right, I don't need to bring up this. I don't need to bring up that. I don't need to
we're at
interrupt
57
someone.
minutes.
Thank you.
Fucking guy.
Yeah, 57
57
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, all
Wrap
right.
this shit up,
Yeah,
B.
we're professionals.
Yeah,
over
I
here.
know, yeah.
All of a sudden he's like, oh,
Isaac-
half-ass it up here.
Anyone got, I mean, I got a couple more I can talk real quick about.
You mentioned Star Wars. You mentioned Star Trek. And I know the Chris Pine, J.J. Abrams ones. You've not really taken to
I like him. I like him good enough. The second one was a dumb decision. You want to talk about waste, like wasting the Khan story, which didn't need to be retold, and wasting like the second part of their new trilogy to retell the Khan story was fucking dumb.
And on the other
Fucking
side of the
dumb.
room, the Star Wars fan, the newer trilogy,
Yeah,
would that fall under that,
yeah,
like
that's-
a waste?
what new trilogy? This shit don't exist.
There you go. No more needs
That
to be
was
said.
No, that's on my list, and I'm like, I don't want to get into it again.
Yeah.
They fucked it up. They had the wealth of
Doesn't wanna get into it, huh?
stories that they could have pulled from, which fucking Dave Filoni's doing now, pulling characters and shit from the legends from the expanded universe and dropping these morsels into the story. And it's some of the best Star Wars you've ever fucking seen. Who would have fucking thought? Who would have fucking guessed?
Yeah.
But
let's not get
that's
into
all
it.
I have to say about that.
Well, I was telling Jermaine and I were talking a little bit about it before you
Hold
guys
on.
showed up.
Guess I'll just go and fuck myself.
All right, continue.
Jermaine and I were talking a little bit about it, and I was saying like, my one complaint about the new trilogy is it's just a lot of it just doesn't make sense. Like Star Wars is cool, that world is cool. I can accept, bad stuff. We talked about the Acolyte, which we should probably bring up, is also a wasted setup, wasted story.
Okay, I'll look at Manny Jacinto shirtless. Fuck.
But so much of that new trilogy just doesn't make sense. Starkiller Base doesn't make sense. The beam shooting off and splitting doesn't make sense. The new order being able to show up like that doesn't make sense. I feel like they could have explained it a little bit more. Somehow, Palpatine return doesn't make
Gotta put it
sense.
there.
And then
be a
him
button.
having a whole fleet of so much of it just doesn't make sense. That's what just makes that whole trilogy, an absolute waste of what they could have done. They could have used all those same characters if they really wanted to bring them in, but like tell a different story. Like it just, it's horrible. That's a big waste.
Honorable mention that I think I can comment. You okay with her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good hug you. As and I've talked about ad nauseum the Sony villains, the Spider-Man, non-Spider-Man movies.
Oh, yeah.
Those Sony just
Those
all
don't even
those-
exist in my head.
Oh, waste, just a diarrhea.
Wait,
waste.
I thought you were really hyped to see Madam Web.
We covered it in the past episode. Please let's not rehash this. It's content, okay? It's my homework.
I know,
That's why I watch those things.
I don't know that those necessarily fall into a waste category for me because I mean I guess they wasted the characters because they separated them from Spider-Man, but in a whole they were terrible ideas in the first place and should never have been spin-offs. They should have been apart. They're his fucking road gallery
You're
for
right.
a reason.
A whole new level of waste.
You know what would have actually been interesting? This is going to be I'll try to keep this really short. I think about like how there were some comic books that would do like the little epilogue story, the little separate story.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been kind of interesting if they were thinking about bringing the Secret Six together, not Secret Six,
Sinister.
Six, yes. If they, instead of doing a whole a little quippy post-credit scene, like they could have almost done like a quick little, a 10-minute short story of Spider-Man busting some of these villains.
But Spider-Man couldn't be in.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it is wasted because of contracts and all this kind of thing. Because like to do Spider-Man villains without Spider-Man, or making Spider-Man without these villains too is
Almost every post credit to all of those movies were just like, who's this Spider-Man guy? I don't know. I guess we don't like him. Like especially the Morbius one where he wasn't really like a villain in that movie, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, we're gonna get Spider-Man. Like where'd that come from? Like just terrible fucking after credit scenes.
The big waste besides everything you guys
Venom?
talked about, was the
That Venom post credit scene.
where he's like looking at him on the TV. He's
It was like perfectly set up
this
too.
guy, and
It
I'm
was-
sitting there like,
It was the one that felt the most
we
tangible.
might actually get this, but no,
They retcon. Did you watch Venom 3?
no.
They retconned that post credit thing.
I refuse to watch Venom 3.
Of all the Sony villain ones, they're not the worst. But again, it's the whole apples and oranges. And
The first two were
it's a shame you're
okay.
turd.
I think I finally watched the first two on
It's
the
a shame
Japan
you're
flight.
I watched the third one on the Japan fight and I was like, oh, this is why I didn't see this.
yeah.
It's like, okay.
I love.
I mean,
I love
it
Tom
killed
Hardy.
time though, so it was fine.
Do you, man, I remember the excitement of like, who's going to be Eddie Brock? Tom Hardy? Oh man, this is going to be amazing. We didn't have any other Sony villain thing, Spider-Man villain thing, and this was the one. Venom, holy shit! And after watching, I was like whelmed.
He looked amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I was even okay
Better
without the
than-
spider thing.
Better than that
Grace.
70s show.
For Grace.
Silver Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
man,
on,
it was one of
Digi.
those-
Yeah, I
some brains.
when
Dude, hold on a second. That was pretty
yeah,
awesome.
that was really fucking good. When Disney cleans up their act, and I think they're already talking about Venom or whatever. Like, I kind of wish they just kept him. I know he's getting older, but like
Yeah.
everything about like, I'd love to see him interacting with everybody else, and I think it'd be good. Good media.
Okay.
I have a few like, because I'm like really heavy into those, you know, those Conan the Barbarian, those adventure stories, and then you know all these John Carter, Prince of Persia, all these kind of like little hint of sci-fi in the John Carter, but it was still like a high adventure type Conan story to me. But I'm a big fan of the monster movies. You know, like that era, you know, where you have like the Tom Cruise, the Mummy,
I had that on my list. Yep.
Absolutely.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, what a weird movie.
I'm gonna just throw all these out of here, like those Van Helsing type movies, and like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Like I'm gonna
Cool
throw
one. That
like I'm
one's-
gonna throw like all those, like when you have those type of movies, those are
Avengers before the
man,
Avengers.
those are like my little. I eat that shit up all day. I get hyped for these movies, and then I'm sitting here like Van Helsing. I'm like, man, he's supposed to be like in my head, anyways. You know, like Blade-esque,
Hell,
or
look,
maybe,
Jackman shirtless.
or maybe even like a little bit doper than Blade. But it's just one of the, you know, like he's like a monster slayer. You know,
OG, triple OG.
yeah. Like I'm sitting here like, yeah, let's get it. Like I want like a Castlevania, you know, like epic, you know, like story being told.
It was very poppy.
Yeah, like it was, man, it was so like,
It holds a place in my heart because I grew up watching that one.
yeah, like it's a guilty pleasure. Like
Yeah, there you go.
I'll watch John Carter. Like it's a shit movie to me, but it's a fucking guilty pleasure. Just me like, you know,
Masochist.
sitting there like watching it. But
Flog-
it's not like,
Flogging yourself as you watch that shit. The cat of nine tails.
right?
If you hit
better stuff.
if you hit Rudy's desk at the right point, just a whole tray of those things pop
Yeah.
out.
But it's all those monster movies, and I'm kind of upset that what's his name, Del Toro,
Guillermo.
Guillermo from
Cousin Guillermo.
Gizmo.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
I'm upset that he didn't take over. You know,
Oh.
they wanted him to do like a monster universe, and they went to him, and he said no. And then after the fact, it was like a couple years later, he was like, "Damn, I should have did it." And I'm like,
And now
He's
he-
doing the new Frankenstein.
Yeah, he just finished
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
I'm disappointed though. It's straight to Netflix. Although there's rumor that it might get some limited theater release.
Yeah.
which
I think it
really
had like
hope.
a 15-minute standing ovation
It did,
at.
yeah. Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi.
I did see someone shitting on that already though. From some review.
It's just the internet.
Did
Yeah.
did any of you guys like Dracula Untold?
I don't remember it.
Is it Untold
Do you
or
guys-
Unbound?
No, it is on. I think I'll look it up right now.
Unchained?
The D is silent. Dracula.
It's bad.
I remember Dracula 2000 from back in the day.
There's that one.
Who was in that? Who was in that?
Untold.
The dude who played Gaston in the live action.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. Who
Luke
that is.
Evans.
Oh,
Luke
okay.
Evans. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got it in my head now. That was all right.
And like he had control of the bats. I just remember that one scene with the trailer where
Yeah.
he's sitting there and he like slams his fist on the ground. Then like you see like the bats off in the distance.
Guess that RT
forming
score.
fist. Oh, I already saw it.
82.
Oh, you're generous. 26%.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I remember hearing something about the. Go, I'm sorry.
I remember like certain like scenes from it, but like nothing cohesive.
Because it was like Vlad.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be just
origin, yeah.
just give me this gritty, like
The Impaler.
bloody. Yeah, just
my
let me
point,
have
man.
this movie. Just do what you're supposed to do.
There is already a Vlad the Impaler. This is like jaundice guy with like a fucking.
Gross.
It
Jaundice.
is really gross. Pull it up here. Yeah, I remember hearing like Charlie Hunnam talk about it. I don't know if he knew somebody was writing it, but that it got passed around to the wrong hands, and then whoever finally did it just like fucked it all up or whatever it is. But going back to the Dark Universe, like, you guys ever watch the Tom Cruise Mummy?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
You know, in the era where you have your, you know, like the Avengers, right? You have your main superhero thing, Captain America or whatever, Iron Man, and then at the end there's like then the connection. It was like the first act was the Mummy movie, and it's like it's with Tom Cruise and it's cool, and I dug it. And then second act, Russell Crowe introduces himself as Dr.
He's
Jekyll.
in the movie. Russell Crowe's in the movie.
He's the head of this like just dark organization where they collect monsters and stuff. He's Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah, he's. So they were gonna build this supposedly, you know, this monster universe.
Yeah, that was
But
the whole
it
thing.
wasn't
It
even
was
it wasn't even a
supposed to
buil-
be the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
a
yeah.
building of it. It's like, happens to be kind of a Mummy movie, but here's this bigger universe thing that we're just immediately going to jump
I
into.
appreciate
build.
them pulling off trying to do a surprise,
Sure.
or even like doing the surprise. But you're right. I feel like they could have done the Mummy and then had that towards the end, post credit, or just the ending, and
That
then
one was
you would have
such a waste.
like if you did the big conclusion battle with the Mummy, and then everyone's kind of coming down from that, and then you introduce like that whole world, like that would have been so exciting. I didn't see it.
I
all,
think
though.
I think I remember the follow up. The follow up one was supposed to be like The Rock as the Wolfman.
Interesting.
Okay, I'll look up The Rock shirtless. God damn it!
We've seen him. We've seen him.
I just
We've seen it.
when they
Since the beginning of his career, he's been shirtless.
when they announced a new Mummy movie without Brendan Fraser, I was like, nah, I don't want it.
Which is why that Tom Cruise was involved with it got me interested.
that
Like,
that wasn't that the movie that
he ran all the way through that movie too.
Really did. Yeah.
He's
Didn't-
always running. The
didn't
running
like
man.
the IMAX trailer or something drop without sound or without music. There's like a clip of where like I think it officially dropped where they're like, oh, here's the trailer for the new Mummy, but there was no background music, so it was just like the plain scene of Tom
I
Cruise
think
going.
so. Yeah. 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 I don't mean to pull it up. You got it. That's it.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this
perfect.
not
Yeah.
Oscar worthy.
oh, that's the plane.
Yeah, thank you.
Background.
Thank you. Yeah.
We'll come
I got
together
it.
and
That's
then
good.
get it.
I got one that's kind of, I don't want to say it's wasted because I love the movie, Warcraft. Warcraft movie was a great movie. The only reason I say it's wasted is it came out 8 years, I think, after the game was out, World of Warcraft was out. So it was like, it was kind of past its peak. And like, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I would say is a little bit, it was past its peak. Like half the people were playing Warcraft that used to play it. You know, I mean, I guess there would still be some interest in it. But overall, I still think it's a great movie. But honestly, if they came out earlier, it would have looked like shit. So it's like one of those like trade-offs where it like ends up looking really good because they waited, but also like maybe it just missed its time.
That movie is on my list of movies I've never seen.
Warcraft, it's worth watching. I know one of the complaints
They're like
is like
Spawn. Dang.
they at like some point try to make it approachable by everybody, but then there was also still some very much like you should probably know this stuff about it. Like it was like a weird in between, but still a fun movie to watch.
I had mentioned Avengers, but any MCU, like most MCU villains,
Ultron.
Ultron's a major waste. What an amazing character that could have been continued and pop into the
I
background.
love the actor that does his voice. I forget his name.
James
but
Spader?
Blacklist, yeah, like perfect.
That should have been the big guy. Which I'm glad that he came back in like the What If, and he was like super Ultron.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
Vision's
yeah, that's
body
right,
and that
that's
whole
right.
thing.
That's
Kicking fucking Uatu's ass. That's come on. By the way, that fucking trailer to Marvel Zombies. I got me more
I
excited.
didn't watch the full trailer yet. I saw the Blade fight.
Speaking of Blade, yeah.
Sheesh.
I forgot. That's so last year.
Ultron was a waste. Hulk in the last two movies was a waste.
Black Widow. I think the Black Widow movie almost
Taskmaster was
too
a
late.
waste.
Yeah,
Man.
there's a lot of stuff. Civil
Yeah.
War, the whole idea of Civil War. I mean, the movie was okay, but the idea of them like the two teams fighting and it was like three guys in a parking lot.
Secret Invasion was a fat fucking waste.
Oh, fuck.
That whole
Fuck.
thing.
I
Talk
didn't
about
even
a
watch
turd.
it.
Jesus.
Do you ever see
I didn't waste my time watching it.
Amelia Clark even being in that was such a waste, and I adore her. She's adorable as hell.
That might go down. And I watched every one of them. I was kind of enjoying it as it was going a little bit. Maybe just because I like Samuel L. Jackson and I like Amelia Clark. Maybe I was just being distracted by like I like these people. That like at the end of it, it's like what the fuck were they thinking?
Final showdown. She's like, "Look, Drax's arm," and that whole thing.
That
was
all that stuff
silly.
is cool, but then it's like in a world of a continuing universe, it's like fuck off. Now like you have this superpower. Like I hope like the next like Avengers Doomsday starts with someone just sniping her, just so we can wrap this up. Like it bugs me
Wrap
that
that
we
shit
know.
up, B.
It bugs me that we know she exists. Like maybe Doom shows up and just like pops her fucking head.
Doom Spear.
Last MCU one, Captain America: Brave New World.
I don't think that's wasted.
I thought it was a waste
A waste of what though?
of not writing a good story for Anthony Mackie.
Okay.
Falcon.
I can see it. I
You deserve so much more. And
yeah,
it was like more of the Hulk movie than
It was fine, but it should have been way better.
Could have been
Not could have, should
the
have.
second chapter of his Disney Plus series. It
Yeah,
could have been like
absolutely.
something.
The fact that Bucky was just like a blip of a cameo and didn't have more involvement. It wasn't like a continuation of their sort of like bromance.
Yeah. And like what we've talked about, like I think that I guess I would almost say it was I like the movie. I have a hard time saying it's a waste, but it was a waste of an opportunity for them to already begin reforming the Avengers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh,
almost that should have
absolutely.
almost been like the point of it. And then they could have still had the Red Hulk. They could have still had Ross being mad that he was reforming the Avengers and like but the fact that they haven't done any setup at this point.
And the fact that it was more of like an afterthought in the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts. And like the 18-month later
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my end of MCU rant. End rant here.
All right. Well, I got like one more that's
Go for it.
dear and close to my heart.
Give it here.
Like I'm a huge fan of King Arthur. Like those type of stories. Like it goes with my Conan like stories. Like I like love that time period.
Give a buff man a sword and Jermaine pulls out his. You know what I'm saying?
there. I'm there.
Oh, is this why you
All right, I'm
fucking
looking up Charlie Hunnam.
You looked at me when he brought up Charlie Hunnam?
I was like, so, but it's okay. It's two things really, but it always has to do with King Arthur. You know, like it's a movie or it's a series. So, Stars back in the day, I believe it was on Stars. They had a show called Camelot.
Oh.
And it started off.
It stuck a cord with you.
And it started off like it was a good series or good one season, but it really didn't start getting good till like the end was where like the building blocks you're like, okay, it's finally gonna get there. You had all the like Merlin and all this stuff. Like I love the fact that the lady in the lake, like she actually like Merlin
Was a lady in the lake.
Merlin told this
Ooh, is that Ava Green?
this fable to say that he got this mystical sword, from this lady in the lake, but it was, he fabricated the story, it was somebody that actually died, like a tragic story, whatever. But they canceled it. I feel like right when it was getting to that point where it was just about to get good, and then you have the King Arthur movie with
Charlie Hunnam. Michael J. Fox? No, it's Robin Hood.
who directed it
Jamie
again?
Foxx. Sorry.
Guy Ritchie.
Yes.
Jamie Foxx.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
The only waste is all the
corrected myself.
fuckheads that didn't go see it.
I
That's
did
the only
not
fuck-
mind
corrected myself.
that
Yes.
movie whatsoever.
Oh, that movie was good.
Yes, Guy Ritchie.
I kind of like the reimagined.
And it was supposed to be like a 7 fucking movie.
It was supposed to be
was
an
supposed
epic.
to be.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
It was gonna be amazing.
That would have been
It
cool.
was going to be a whole thing.
Yeah. So every one of you that didn't go see it in the theater and you were of age at the point and you
or
had
that
the
just
money.
didn't like it in general. Look.
Damn.
I get it's not the typical,
Fuck right
like telling of like King Arthur, because it had like that.
And you had Guy Ritchie
Style
doing
and
it.
cool.
Yeah, that
It had-
Guy Ritchie
it
flair
had
to it.
Yeah.
But
And I still like that
I
shit
kind
too.
of fucks with that.
Yeah, it was fucking good.
Who?
And just the sword and the stone. Remember his
Oh yeah.
his like father.
Yeah,
like
he
got
fucking threw it up and, like,
impaled
turned into the
and
stone.
I was like,
Yeah, it was cool.
It was.
that is like my Instagram picture to this day that I fucking refuse to switch. I just, that's a huge one that I'm like, damn, they took everything from me.
I remember showing that to some of my friends. I was like, "This is a movie," and they were like, "Oh, it didn't do that well, right?" Like, I was like, "Fucking watch it." They were like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" I don't understand.
I liked it
It's not,
anyways.
it's not
I
even like
liked
there's
it.
that many. It's not like there's that many good Excalibur, Camelot, King Arthur stories to really compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not like it's not as good as the Patrick Stewart. Right? He did an Excalibur one or something.
Or like our old school
he?
cartoon.
Was that the OG?
I think it was one of his like first.
the OG movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't remember. I know I've heard it's really good. So
The
like,
first Excalibur.
yeah.
But I love those two stories, and the world took that from me, and I'll
That
never
sucks
forgive
too,
them for
because
that.
like Charlie Hunnam, I think at the time was just
Yes.
coming off of Sons of Anarchy. Like it was a few years after that, and then it done Pacific Rim, and so he's like trying to stay relevant. And like, good on for this is more like Hollywood stuff, but like, good on to Guy Ritchie for hiring Charlie Hunnam again for 2 years later to do The Gentleman. But man, to not do a 7-part fucking King Arthur with Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go on my rant here that I've gone on before. It's like,
We have time.
what is it, like, not realistic for people? Like, again, like, I think more and more people in this, like, as more people move into the nerd realm, I feel like there's more and more demand for, like, it should be a grounded story. It should be realistic. And it's like, it can also be fun and fantastical. Fuck right off.
Well, and the fact that it had it had that Guy Ritchie style to it. It's
Yeah.
like it did that part what people would want, instead of making it like all mainstream looking poppy sort of shit. Like they had a really good fucking
and it
look to
was
it.
moving through the story with
Yeah.
his like quick cuts and just
Let it out.
it's just one of those things like where you see this movie, and for me the reason why I think certain kind of like fantasy movies don't do well, I don't know if it's like the people want to see these kind of like epic fantasies besides like a Lord of the Ring, because that has this heavy following, but like any type of fantasy, like I think MTV, but I could be wrong, but they did like the Shannara Chronicles, which I was watching that series. It's based off of a kind of like a highly popular series, which it could be like a teen series. Never read it, but it has old boy from Spartacus, Quixus. What was his name again? The big
Bless you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What was
So,
it called?
Shannara?
Shannara Chronicles.
A cute name.
It's like a Lord of the Rings ish type
It was like
fantasy.
totally a YA
Yeah, but it's
version.
crazy because this world has elements of like our world in it. Like we were
Yeah.
we were the prehistoric world, and then it turned into this fantastical story.
I remember
But
I
it's
used to
just
watch
one of
that
those
shit. I just never got into it.
I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever, but I'm just saying that like with Conan the Barbarian and all these like King Arthur, besides Spartacus, but like there's something about telling stories about that period, like even like a Gladiator, like it's, I feel anyways that a lot of people don't gravitate towards it as like the modern age like moves on. Like I don't feel people kind of like westerns as much as they used to. Like all those kind of like old, like novelty type stories. I don't
The old
feel like
staples.
this. Yeah, like this new age kind of like digs those
Yeah, there's no
type of movies.
Yeah, there's no
anymore.
car driving movies. It's all Fast and Furious.
Real quick, I looked up Excalibur because I was like, Patrick Stewart was in that shit. I'm like, oh, he was, and I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, oh, it's a lot of fucking people on this
That's
list.
ancient.
Yeah,
Wow.
I need to. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but
And
yeah,
it-
no, that's the movie right
It
there.
made me fucking chuckle because I'm like, oh, Helen Mirren was in that shit. Liam Neeson,
Fuck yeah.
and then I'm going down the line, Patrick Stewart, and then there's fucking Gabriel Bryan in his mugshot at the end. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Satan himself.
Like, what the hell happened to you?
Groovy.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking 1981. Like, I was 2.
I wasn't even alive yet.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, that was before I was alive. Yeah.
Old ass.
I
You
got-
were born?
You were
I feel like Isaac.
fucking. That was not.
I got one more controversial one that I don't need to say a lot about, but it's. I was thinking about it through it all. I was like, I hate saying it because it's a good movie. Again, me and my good movie, but maybe wasted would be the Batman.
Yeah.
Michael Reeves Batman. I mean, granted, it led to the Penguin, and we're probably going to get another one.
That one.
The
Oh.
Batman. Matt Reeves, the Batman with Pattinson. Great movie. The only reason why I say it was wasted is we already got the Nolan grounded Batman trilogy.
Right.
We got Affleck that was a little bit more grounded also. Like,
But this one's groundeder.
yeah, it's like we as comic book nerds and animated
world.
series and stuff like that, like we know Batman also exists in a much larger superhero universe with a little bit more fantastical things. And it's like I don't know if we needed another grounded Batman. Like maybe we could have done a larger Batman story with the Bat family. That's the only reason I was saying it was wasted. Is like I think we're still going to get good stuff out of it. It obviously led to the Penguin, but there was an opportunity. It's like, oh, you want to make another Batman movie? Let's make a new Batman experience for everybody.
Which makes me really apprehensive of how Batman 2 is going to turn out.
I mean, I think it's probably going to just be more kind of more of the same or whatever, which will be fine. I'm more interested in what DCU is going to do with Batman.
Which, and before we go to that, I think worth mentioning is like Batfleck was a waste. That he didn't get the Batman movie that was
Yeah.
promised.
At least one.
At least.
What was it? I think
You know,
someone.
and then the writing that like for his Batman wasn't my favorite. Like he looked great, and and the BVS was just fucking amazing.
But it's like who
That shit
he was
fin-
supposed to fight in that movie. And we got that epic battle between Batman and my mind went blank.
Superman.
No, Deathstroke.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that one too.
Nah.
But in the Arkham series, though,
yeah.
Nah.
in the Arkham series, he was
I'll
supposed
look-
to.
I'll look
that
up Joe
would've been-
Manganiello naked.
The only thing I say that Batman fight between
Would have been.
Batman and Deathstroke is because of one. This is where Zack Snyder shines. I don't care what anybody says. Like Zack Snyder knows how to have these characters throw down. But that fucking warehouse scene
Oh, I
got
know.
me so hyped for like a solo Batman movie. I don't care what anybody.
We've said it before in a previous episode. Like this, it was the one where like the Batman moves.
Man,
how the Batman moves.
Man, he was putting in work.
I think I don't know who was it, but I think I read a quote recently that said something like, "Oh, they read the script that Affleck had wrote, and they told him like, this is the most amazing script ever, but you would drink yourself to death doing this." Because they realized like how stressful it would have been to actually film and like make that movie for him, which is a shame. So
And in that world, Jared
beer
Leto's Jared Leto. I'm down. Jared Leto's Joker. They just didn't write him well. I mean, there's like the love and hate for what's his fucking Jared Leto himself.
I was fine with it. They could have moved on with it.
Yeah, it was like I think that, and we've said in previous episodes, but what the fun of the Joker is that he isn't just like the one Joker. It's the different types. He's a gangster, the anarchist, the all that other stuff. Another new fun take, and just wasted, sort of like retcon in that sort of nightmare end sequence in the Snyder cut, and without the tattoos. Like, look, here's a little bit more normalized version of the Joker, but that whole Snyder verse, we can go on as far as wasted stuff. or Robin. They killed off a Robin. It wasn't like, the Jason Todd, and it was like the Robin.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Whatever.
Doomsday was certainly a waste, and
Yeah.
but whatever.
No need to rehash.
Yeah, no need.
It's fine. Whatever.
Anything else? Any wasted movies worth bringing up?
We'll go
I
to
do
a long
have.
round on
No,
that
I
one,
do
but
have one
it's
more.
Yeah.
I think we covered all the other ones pretty well. World War Z. Did anyone ever read that book?
Oh, my dad did, and yeah,
I really like that book, and I don't know if the movie triggered me to read the book before it came out, or if I read it after the movie. But I just remember going like,
Yeah.
"The
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
man.
what
Why isn't this up there? Like,
No, at all.
No.
Talk about Hollywood and a thing.
Yeah.
that was certainly like, we want to make a zombie movie. Can we attach a name to it?
World War Z. Like everyone likes the book.
Max Brooks,
How can we fuck it up?
son of Mel Brooks, wrote such an amazing zombie survival guide
How
that I used to
Here's
read.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that I used to read
Hold my beer.
cover to cover. That was my Bible. I used to love zombies so much, and then World War Z came out, and I thought, what an amazing story. And the Brad Pitt character, whatever, was supposed to just, he's a journalist and go around and get everyone's story, and then sort of flashback and you see everyone's story through that. It would have been an amazing movie. Would have been a chill ass movie. This watery flow of whole cascade of zombie, a wall of zombies, which they had the wall of zombies in the book, but not like it was just. Was it from the makers of I Am Legend?
Probably.
It looks like that sort of like CG. Oh god, this action flick that I remember just like loving the book so much, and even from the trailer, I go, what the fuck? Not a redeeming goddamn thing about it. Yeah. And then the twist is like, then they have the virus and they just put it in a canister next to the bubonic plague, and they go, ding, just another thing.
Zombies will always be my go-to when anyone asks me about scary movies or horror, that genre. I'm like, zombies. I love a good zombie movie. I'll watch the shit out of anything zombie. That came out, I'm like, how basic is this compared to the source material? It was just uninspired.
I know.
Shit like
Ugh.
Megatron.
I had Transformers down here too, like that. The
Michael
Bay
Bay stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
The first one,
solid.
solid.
Bumblebee.
Solid.
Bumblebee's how
Solid.
all of them should have
Solid.
been.
Good, yeah.
Amazing.
His Transformer franchise, and then dare I say Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah, I thought about saying Ninja Turtles, but
Yeah, but I didn't really want to.
did what it did.
But you mentioned zombies, and I thought worth mentioning the Sex and the City revival. That just like that. I mean, come on, you're not gonna have Samantha back on. That's just what a waste of a revival.
All right, guys.
All right, I'm gonna show you why this show is called Habitat.
I also had Gilmore Girls down here. What a terrible show. All right, guys, thanks again. It just triggers me to end it.
That's why I play it. That's why I haven't taken it off my sound pad yet.
One last quick note. We don't have to discuss. I just have to say this out loud. Valerian
Aw. See,
Oh,
I never.
and the City of a Thousand Planets.
I really wanted to sit down and watch it, and I didn't watch it when it first came out. And the shitstorm that it caused, the people shitting on it, caused me to I put it away. I'm like, no,
yeah. I don't think I still watched it. I
Don't do it.
I like Cara Delevingne.
Don't do it.
because it was
That's
supposed to be like the what inspired The Fifth Element was that story, and then Luc Besson was like, oh, I can actually do the story now. You're gonna give me the fucking the rights and the money to do it. Let's do it. And then
Was that the one because the director was doing some bad stuff to
I don't.
Oh,
people who worked at the HBO?
maybe. Or something.
It's
I
like,
don't know.
I know you haven't seen it, Equilibrium and Ultraviolet. He did Equilibrium. Not the same director.
Oh.
I don't believe, but Equilibrium, fantastic movie. Got way more money, more budget, everything, yada yada yada, and then he did Ultraviolet.
Yeah, I love Mia Jovovich.
Along those same lines, I know we're trying to wrap this up. What was the Wachowski siblings? The Jupiter.
Oh,
Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah, wasn't that like a kind of a cool premise? That
It's on my list.
Yeah, it was on there.
It was a really cool,
Tatum?
intergalactic
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Tatum and
Not Jovovich.
Mila
Kunis.
Kunis. Yeah.
Tatanka Kunis.
Because he had that one, and then didn't he have they had a Cloud Atlas or whatever it was too?
Did they do?
Did the Wachowskis do that?
I don't think they did that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know
Ah,
they did
yeah.
the Jupiter.
We can go on and
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Do you want to do any roundtable hype?
Oh, right now.
Wait. I have some honorable mentions real quick.
Oh, honorable mentions. Honorable mentions.
Skyline for Jermaine, because that movie was your basic alien invasion story told from like a different perspective, and like, okay, whatever, guys in an apartment, alien invasion's happening.
Oh, yeah,
and then
we talked about
and then it ended, and they're like, oh, what the fuck was this? It was supposed to be this. Get the fuck out of here. But we had that one. We had Skyline.
What was it, Chelsky's?
Oh, it was. Oh shit.
Yeah, Skyline.
We're
Yeah.
gonna find that episode.
Fuck. Oh, we already covered. The Dark Tower.
Oh, yeah. I was
Stephen
trying
King's
to
The Dark
remember.
Tower. Like, I remember, I think I've read the first book of that, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'll watch the movie, and then I'll read the rest of the series. And I watched the movie, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to read the rest of the series now. Because if it's better than this, I'm going to be pissed.
Bro, that hit me like that Charles Bronson clip we watched back in the day. Ooh.
Fuck. Terminator Salvation? The one with,
Bale?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was supposed to be like the beginning of the fucking war versus the machines. And
That's a good, yeah.
that shit was so pedestrian. I'm like, where's the fucking lasers?
Yeah.
And the flying silver, hovercraft and all that shit. Like, this is
They missed the mark on a lot of those later sequels.
They teased that future so much, and you're like,
Ever.
when are we ever gonna see like every movie they kept coming back to the past? Stop coming back to the past. Shit.
I think the video game might like tickle your fancy because it's all kind of like a survival game within that world. I remember watching Dave play and I was like, ooh, this might be it.
like a video, like a full length action RPG, whatever video game.
It's a
Third person?
might be a first person shooter, maybe a third person shooter, but it's very much like from what I remember Dave playing, it was like you have to go out and get like supplies or whatever, but like avoid Terminators because they'll fucking murder you.
Like the only Terminator game that I really remember is like the light guns in the arcade.
Oh yeah, no, this one's pretty. I mean, I think they remastered it for the PS5, so I think it's a pretty popular hit.
I still remember the RoboCop versus Terminator game for Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
And lastly, but not leastly in my mind, anyways, the Fantastic Beasts series.
I never read the books, but didn't like the
Harry
series.
Potter. Did they ever come with the book was supposed to be the movie was supposed to be based on a book in the movies, not an actual
okay.
book. Like
I enjoy those.
yeah, but like we had the first movie. The first movie was cool, and then
Right.
the second movie had like the
I couldn't tell you fucking anything about them.
whole build up between
Yeah.
Grindelwald and Dumbledore and their whole
Love.
their whole the love that does not speak
Yeah,
his
you
name.
didn't see him smash. Lame.
Like,
I will still look up shirtless pictures of him.
and then the switch from who was
Johnny Depp to Mads Mikkelsen, that's a great switch.
I just was
Was
it that way or
switching
was it the other
sex
way? I thought
No,
it
it
was.
was Depp to Mikkelsen because Depp was having some issues.
Yeah, it was Johnny Depp, and then it's
Okay, so
It was an upgrade.
oh, so Depp was first then.
Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
Johnny Depp was first.
But like, and then they had that story, and then it just kind of petered out. There's supposed to be like 3 or 4 more movies in that whole series, and it just kind of
It looked nice. It looked really nice. It was really cool to see like wizards back then.
like I
Story's
just
good.
expected more.
Yeah.
Like I think everyone expected more, and they only
Oh
got
yeah, coming off of like the original Harry Potter
Yeah.
series itself.
they only got a couple movies out of it, and it just kind of like it really like petered itself out like real fast.
You had your first like autistic wizard. Quick roundtable hype stuff.
Sure.
Right now, I mean, I haven't started Peacemaker, but that's in my realm of like I feel like there's a lot of good TV for once. I've been watching Alien Earth.
Yes.
Loving it. Episode 5 was like a mini movie and it's amazing. He hasn't
watched
started,
it.
so we
I
can't
haven't
talk
watched
about
it
it.
Title of it: In Space, No One Can.
Here you queef.
Here you thought.
Yeah. And I started watching season 2 of Twisted Metal. It sucks that they hit it now behind subscribing. I never thought I'd subscribe to Peacock, but $10 a month, I'm going to finish Twisted Metal and then we'll see what else is on there. I'm fucking loving it. It's outlandish. It's ridiculous, which I think, again, going back to my rant about like not everything needs to be a fucking documentary. You can have an outlandish, stupid fucking show that's good. And the first season, like, beat my expectations. It only bugged me that there was no tournament. But now we're getting that tournament. We're still leading up to it, but like I'm at like episode 5 or 6. Fucking loving it so far.
Peacock.
Yeah, it's on Peacock.
Peacock.
And then Peacemaker I haven't started yet, but I've heard really good things. So it's like this like little moment of like, oh, there's actually shit to fucking watch when I fire up the 12 streaming services and go through it all.
So the first episode of Peacemaker, a lot of full frontal nudity.
Yeah.
So
A lot.
as I preloaded episode 2 so I could take it with me on the plane
It does not discriminate.
to watch, like I was so afraid. I put my tablet up on the thing and I was like, some little kid behind me is gonna go, "Mommy, what's that?" And I'm like, "Fuck!" And I put it down. Like, why is he watching porn on the plane full of people?
Me and Alva, being the pervs we are, we're like, oh, it's just really funny. We're getting everything.
What was the Emmy movie about the stripper? The Oscar?
It starts with an A.
Whatever. I watched that on the plane in Japan, and like halfway through, I was like, "Oh, I hope there's not a kid." Like, because you know those
In my eye line, yeah.
they have the lenses or whatever, so you can't see it. But if you're like 3 rows back and 1 over, you could watch someone's screen perfectly. So it's like, I hope there's not a kid 3 and back, 3 and 1. Like he's just watching a stripper movie.
What was her name again? The actress.
Mikey something.
Mikey Madsen.
That was a really good movie, but we're not. It's not nerdy.
Sorry. You had something, Jermaine?
I finally gonna have time this weekend to finally start Alien Earth.
I cannot wait for us to do an episode on that. There's a
but-
lot to say.
But besides that,
Nora.
I'm actually finally gonna start watching Rick and Morty season 8.
I just saw
can't
that
wait.
pop up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a huge,
get around
huge
to
Rick
it.
and Morty fan, and I'm on season 8.
Nice.
So it's up to 8 now.
Yeah.
I think I stopped at like 5.
Damn.
3.
I've seen 2 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Even Rachel popped up. It was last night. I think she was rewatching Game of Thrones, and I'm kind of like, "Oh, cool." And then I get popped up on the screen like, "Oh, there's new Rick and Morty if you want to watch it." I'm like,
Damn, I haven't heard anything like.
"Well, how do you fucking know that there's new Rick and Morty?" Like, all right. I mean, I'll get back around to it eventually.
He couldn't pull his eyes away from Great Anatomy.
Like my boy Kevin Smith said, like it's Rick and Morty is just brain food. Like it's just ridiculously entertaining. To add on to Doug to the over the topness, like the ridiculousness of it, but it's
the commentary, like everything sci-fi.
like I eat that shit up.
Yeah, yeah.
Eat that shit up.
Wrap it up.
Because it's like, it makes jokes, you know, where you go, I fucking get that, and like a normie wouldn't get that.
But it's so fucked
there's
up
a
at
whole
the same
meme
time.
about,
the
like, you
world,
gotta have a bigger
everything.
brain
Like it's
to understand.
crazy, like what he's able to do and like what has happened, and you don't even know. Like if certain
watch
people are like the original,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
like the
That is
world, like
it's
you're like,
disturbing now.
oh, you died. Oh, we'll just hop into this other universe, and we'll live here now. And now you're
They have to bury
you're
their...
my new family member.
Yeah.
It gets a little
But-
disturbing.
The last season, I think the last season had like they kind of like explained the timeline a little bit better. But I was just super excited the fact that like Rick was actually on the hunt for the version of himself that killed his family.
Oh.
Like that story arc finally took grew legs actually, and then the evil Morty.
I'll have to spend some time to actually watch that.
Yeah.
I played a VR game once in that universe, and it was really fun.
What's that? That's that game you sent us a clip of, like the
That was
voice
written
and-
by them, yeah.
Yeah. It's duh.
Yeah. Written the voice. I forgot the name of that. I have it. Spice. I don't know. Yeah.
Just shoot me. Just shoot me. I'm a gun. How hard is it?
Yeah.
You push the fucking pause button.
That gun apparently just talks to you the whole time.
Great.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think all the weapons in that game talk to you
Yeah.
all the time. But then that fool ran into like a whole Me Too thing. So I think it's kind of
Yeah.
like I was like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't get back into this because it's gonna fucking.
Didn't they recast
It's just
him?
gonna peter
Are we talking
out.
about?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about like the guy who voiced Rick.
I think the last I heard anything about
Yeah,
it,
they
they were
recasted him.
looking for a replacement.
Yeah, because I remember the whole like it sounds just like him.
What you got, Rudy?
Nothing. I just came back from Chicago and I am fried. I am so tired right now. Like Rachel got sick on the way back somehow. I'm trying to unpack the week of sightseeing that we pushed into like 2.5 days. And I'm still wasted. Like I'm just like,
It's all the bean.
like literally on my Danny Glover shit right now. Like I am getting too old for this shit. like a lot. Didn't they just announce the new names of the next Superman movie?
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow, I'm like, huh.
And they teased
That's
the
cool.
Lex Luthor in the suit. Which is
Yeah.
cool. Everyone's been wanting that, but also we just got Superman fighting the Hammer of
Moravia.
in a suit. Like, I know it's not going to be the same, but it's going to feel the same.
Like,
I know.
we literally just talking about that on our Superman episode. We were like,
They-
oh man, that would have been a waste.
They kind of should have had him in the suit in the beginning.
I'm
Like
sure.
he was already like 3 years in or whatever it was. Like he should have.
Mm.
Like he's been studying him for that long. Like I would think he would have a suit already. But anyways,
I'm sure.
but we're gonna get it.
I'm sure he's
they
gonna
had
fight
it.
Lex in the suit, but
Wasted
that's not
movie.
gonna be like the whole focus of the movie.
Yeah, there's going to be the
yeah,
third
yeah.
villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be like he's going to be in there, but there's going to be a bigger
Yeah.
threat. Like, you know.
Hear me
Superman and
out.
him are going to have to team up.
Otisburg. Is,
Hear me out. Superman versus Batman.
oh man.
I saw 2 movies this past week. It sort of a double feature everybody was doing, which was Toxic Avenger and Caught Stealing. Speaking of
Those are
Austin
already out.
Butler.
Man, I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, Toxic Avenger. I didn't see the original. If you've seen the trailer, it's what movie you're in for. It's just like a splatter gore movie, very like meta 80s sort of. It feels like you're watching like a comics, like just like a comic, and like
Psycho Gorman style.
Fuck yeah.
it's a lot. It's a ton of fun. There wasn't a lot. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of people in the theater that we saw. It was like 8 people, including us. And I'm laughing at fucking everything. It's just total absurd nonsense.
Love
It's
it.
fun. Yeah,
Gotta go
it's,
see it.
It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend that. Good ratings in the 80s. And the Caught Stealing is. I didn't know this. This was a Darren Aronofsky movie. Aronofsky, who did. Oh, geez, I wish I had a
Pi.
whole list. What? Pi.
Requiem for a Dream.
Thank you. Yeah, more. I'm blanking out right now. I
Fuck,
should have had
yeah,
it.
anyway.
But what was surprised, the reason why it surprised me, I only knew that he directed it after I watched the movie, is because it didn't feel, it almost felt like a Guy Ritchie movie. So it had a little bit of an identity crisis, which seems to be like the consensus about the movie. But other than that, like, it's a really cool story. Fucking love Austin Butler. Love his chemistry with Zoe Kravitz. Such a hot scene. Just the story that they built. I mean, it's based off of a book, and the author of that book did help co-write this movie, which is cool.
Oh,
when you
that's
have-
always cool, yeah.
Yeah, so it felt like it was really well thought out. There's a little pacing issues in the middle, but for the most part, like a really fucking fun movie that had its like emotional and story layers. And Austin Butler isn't doing his Elvis impersonation in most of the movie, so I highly recommend that movie to people. That's my double feature. There you have it. There it is.
Nice.
Wrap it on up. Anything else? Any last words? Any last? Otherwise, this episode would have been a waste if you have nothing else to add.
Oh.
Stop making bad movies.
As they literally like announce all the next sequels and reboots and spin-offs.
I
and
get
shit
more
like that.
importantly, like if you get access to an IP, like learn what people actually like about it, learn what people care about. Don't
There's-
just be like, we got the guy that
I'm gonna make this my own thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna fight a cloud in space.
It's all ego. Like, oh, and I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, no, like put your shit aside.
Yeah.
And you can possibly make something that will endure and people will love you for
Yeah,
it.
people like a character not because of their fucking name or their costume, but because of the stories and the world that they're part of.
Because of the girth and the length.
But we
Yeah.
have spoken, so let us know what things you think were a waste on social media at The Hype Attack. We appreciate it. And again, you can support us on Venmo at The Hype Attack. This is just at The Hype Attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for Venmo. But on social medias, you can also...
Go to thehypeattack.com.
He said it with excitement.
Thehypeattack.com. No, because I was already thinking like we need to add the Venmo to that. So
.com.
Yeah.
we need all the money you guys can give us.
Or we could build a website. Shit.
Yeah, better website for sure.
I was just thinking primarily to spend it on booze. For
I was going to say better
literally,
alcohol.
yeah.
More thing, they'll have to do that.
We should,
Speaking of waste,
we need to
we can
provide
waste
like
it on this
incentives.
show.
Like send us $5 and I'll take a shot of Malord and say your name.
Everything, yeah, buy us a shot. It doesn't, it just, anything helps. Seriously. Doug's sleeping in the car now. It's really sad. Rudy doesn't let him inside the
Because
house.
I can run the AC.
Till next time, same hype time.
Same hype channel.
Hype attack.
Waste. You need to have her saying wasted.